Well, I got the little Datsun 1000 here for a service. I put a water pump on it because the other one was getting noisy, and I found the radiator was still leaking, even though I put a new one in it. So I'm going to send that back tomorrow and say fix. Supposedly it's hard to start when hot, so I'd say it's flooding a little bit, but I did the fuel filter, oil filter, and all the general stuff. Yeah, there's a new water pump. And I figured I'll do some wiring over here because it was getting a bit tired. So I'll show that. Well, I replaced the standard fuse box, which is there. It has the old style glass fuses in it. See if I can get the cover off. As you can see, it got a bit hot. That was the headlight one. Melted the connection, everything. But that just doesn't run the headlights only, that runs all the lights. So the interior lights, the rear parkers, front parkers, and the main headlights. So I've redone it all nicely. Pretty much to the way it was originally. What I don't like is none of the ignition or anything is fused. It just runs off that red wire at the end here. So I might put an inline fuse there just for the fun of it. But it's hard to explain this, but it comes from the battery, goes in there, and that runs the horn and the cigarette light of the top one. The second one is for headlights and all lights. They run off the battery. And then you've got this wire that runs directly off the battery too, and goes into the cabin, and then comes back out from the ignition switch into this wire, which runs these two fuses, which is for the, what was it again? Yeah, the flashes and the reverse for the third one, and wiper and heater for the bottom one. But the funny thing is, that's not fused, and they'll run the ignition, stop lights, and a few other things. So I might change that, and I will recommend to rewire the headlights separately off some relays and give these globes their own fuses. Yeah, I put new terminals on it, redid the earth. Yeah, should work much better. Just testing out lights now, nothing's getting hot. So I'm happy with that, sort of. It's better than it was. I swear the driver's headlight's slightly brighter than the passenger's headlight. Passenger, driver. But they are two different globes, and the wiring it's a bit longer for the passenger side, so I will recommend to replace the globes for a matching pair, and that way I can put these two in the microwave, because sealed beams are wonderful. But yeah, even convert to H4 would be the best. This is just tin foil with candles. The other modification I've done as well, that red wire you see running there comes from the alternator, which I replaced the first time I saw this car. It was all melted. Someone connected the battery backwards. That used to go up to the fuse box originally, and just connect onto this side. I figured it would be better going straight to the battery. Now that I've got 100 amps worth of supply to the fuse box, I don't think it needs the alternator going directly there too.